Today on Alley Picked, I'm going to take this table that I found in the alley. It's all busted up, the legs are falling off, but it's got this really cool stained glass panel and it lights up. I'm also going to take this tabletop that I found at an estate sale for almost nothing. Then I've got this piece of plywood which I picked out of the alley. It's got some water damage, but we're going to make use of it. And I'm going to restore this into an amazing, one-of-a-kind, light-up stained glass end table. Welcome to Alley Picked. I just picked this out of the alley. There's not much going for it except the front stained glass panel, the frame it's in, and the 4 solid oak legs. The bottom shelf and the top are shot. Fortunately, I found this oak-topped coffee table with metal legs at an estate sale for only $7.50. It was half off Saturday. This top is 1 1/4 inch thick solid oak, and it's going to make a beautiful heavy-duty top for this end table. First, a little disassembly. I'm going to use the old pieces as patterns for the new pieces. I don't want to break this frame for the glass, which might happen if I force the pieces apart. I removed all the screws, and now I'm going to cut it carefully using my table saw. There's not a lot to say here for the rebuild, so I'm just going to let you watch and enjoy the rebuilding music. The bottom shelf is plywood, so I'm going to need to cover the edge so you can't see the plywood edge grain. I normally glue a strip of wood onto this, but I'm going to try this edge veneering. It's got an adhesive and it's activated by using a hot iron. You just heat it up for a few seconds to melt the glue, and then you press on it using a roller until it dries as it cools off. Hopefully, it'll stick. It is wider than the 3/4 of an inch thick plywood. After a little sanding, it actually looks pretty good. For the stain color, my go-to is almost always Minwax Dark Walnut. However, I am considering something different. They say that variety is the spice of life, so I think it's time I get a little spicy. I'm considering a gray stain, which is pretty popular these days. This one is a little bit too light, so I'm going to try darkening it with a little dark walnut. Let's see what I get. Here goes nothing. The glass is in really good shape. All I need to do is clean off a little paint and wash it with some soap and water. Here's a reason I save old lamps and lamp parts. I'll use this cord with an inline switch for the new table. This is some leftover polyurethane from the floor that I refinished last year. After a bit of final assembly, get ready to see the finished, restored table. This thing came out spectacular. I gave it 3 coats of polyurethane for a nice smooth finish. I even reinstalled the light. Here, check this out. Isn't that cool? I often wondered, what if I went back to the house where the people who threw this away had a chance to see it now that I've worked my magic? Wouldn't that be a cool idea for a TV show? Hey, a guy can dream, right? Anyway, thanks for watching Alley Picked. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos, click on the notification bell. And until next time, I'll meet you in the alley.